All right, funny story. I actually had someone quit one of my companies yesterday. Now, that does happen. I've got about 50 odd staff in a sales role, so you do get some churn, but it doesn't happen that often. And the reason it happened was actually really funny. So we hired this guy. It was in a city that I'm not based in, so I didn't have, full control over it. But this guy was a musician. And what I've realized with musicians, they don't normally last very long in sales. You'll get some do it here and there, but especially if they're like alternative or hippie or rock or something like that, it doesn't align with their values. Most musicians, the tribe they fit into is anti-authority. They're normally super lefty. And now this is a little controversial. And I'm not saying you should be right-wing or left-wing, but right-wing people generally do better in sales. Why? Because they don't hate successful people. If you don't like successful people, you'll never let yourself be successful. Whereas people who are generally a little less artsy and a little less left-wing, they generally understand that it's their responsibility to be successful rather than, the system or somebody else, and they're not envious when other people are successful. They don't say, look at all the opportunities that person has. They say, how do I get those opportunities? And so my experience, you'll find that in most sales companies, people who have really strong left-wing values, they don't normally last. They're much better suited for a traditional big company role or fully committing to their passion.